Super Bowl. Yeah, I haven't seen one that bad since the last time the Broncos played the Super Bowl. Wow. What is it with Peyton Manning and boring Super Bowls? In any case, congratulations to the Denver Broncos for having probably the most nasty defense that we've seen since probably the 70s. That was Von Miller? I didn't even know his name before the game started. I don't follow the Broncos, and I didn't even know his name. You better fucking know he taught me his name today. Von just lights out. Lights fucking out on the #1 ranked offense in the... Was it the entire NFL or was it just the NFC? I don't remember. Good on that defense. And everyone else on it too, not just Miller. Good job Ware. Ware was Ware today. He was everywhere. Ware was everywhere. He did a great goddamn job. And I am very happy to see him do that. That was some good stuff. Some good stuff on defense. Cam, where were you today? Where were you supposed to be exactly? I didn't see you all game pretty much. That was pretty sadistic there. There was no dabbing. So when the Broncos got first dab, they scored, was it a field goal right away, I believe? Yep, field goal right away. And I was like, okay, all Carolina's got to do is march downfield and put them in their place. Then they got a 3-and-out right away, and I was like, all right, the defense is that good, you know? There's going to be a couple 3-and-outs. Holy fucking shit. What an atrocious showing by both offenses. What was that supposed to be? You know, I stand here and I say that this was a below average Super Bowl. I say that as this, if this was a Thursday night football game, it wouldn't have been too bad. It would have been a bit boring, but it wouldn't be that terrible. For a Super Bowl, though, these were the two number 1 ranked teams in the entire NFL. In their respective leagues. They were number 1. And they played like... Well, the defenses were great. Like I said. What a stellar defensive showing by Carolina. And what a world-beating showing by the Denver Broncos on defense. Holy moly, that was a fun time. On the other end, and it's not just Carolina that I'm mad at for having a terrible offensive showing. Peyton, could you get a couple of first downs? Everyone's saying that, oh my God, good job, Peyton, for winning 200 games. Well, he didn't win this game. He went 3-and-out, 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 3-and-out. 3-and-out, 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 3-and-out. 3-and-out, 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 3-and-out. He scored one time. The offense, under Peyton Manning, scored one touchdown. The drive was 4 yards long. It took a defensive penalty on 3rd down for them to get another chance at it. There was 3 touchdowns scored in this game. They came from the Carolina Panthers, who drove downfield, the Denver Broncos, who recovered a fumble in the end zone, and a 4-yard, 6-play drive. Where were the offensive teams in this game? And you know what's the worst part about all this? You see, what happened during the end of the game was one of the many reasons why I hate Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is exactly the reason why I hate Dale Earnhardt Jr. You saw Peyton Manning do virtually nothing. He got 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. And he's being heralded as the reason that they won the game. He got more interceptions than touchdowns today. That's not a good showing. Especially in the fucking Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl. You gotta do shit in the Super Bowl. You can't suck ass in the Super Bowl. Okay? Pay. Because at the end of the game, when they were presenting the Lombardi, they talked to the MVP of the Super Bowl. And rightfully so, it was Von Miller. They talked to him for all of 5 seconds because they had to get a big long speech by good old boy Peyton Manning, where he thanks Jesus, he drinks his beer, and he's gonna go out with his wife and kids on a camping trip to the outskirts of the Carolinas just to rub it in a little bit more, you know? That's what they're gonna do. Who gives a fucking shit about what Peyton Manning's gonna do? He's gonna drink all that Budweiser while I'm also gonna sit back and drink a little Budweiser and get fucking drunk, shit-faced out of my mind so I can put this terrible Super Bowl out of my mind and move on to what really matters, and that's NASCAR. Thank fucking God NASCAR is almost here. We are less than a week away from cars on track, people, and that is what I like to see. That is the only reason why I'm excited for the Super Bowl every year, is because once the Super Bowl's over, that means cars on tracks is only a couple days away. But come on, people! What was that supposed to be? This is exactly, like I said, why I hate Dale Earnhardt Jr. He gets all this praise, and yet what did he do? What had he done? What did he do? He got 2 interceptions. Oh, good job, Peyton. You really carried the team. The majority of the points came on defense and field goals. Good job, Peyton. You really helped there. The MVP of the game got to speak a sentence before Peyton went out there and had a fucking farewell speech. I don't give a shit about Peyton Manning. He sucks ass now. He was good at one point. I'm happy for him. He's not good anymore. He didn't do shit. And well done, Broncos. You got yourselves one last fucking ring because you've ended the career of Brock Osweiler, essentially. Because here's this rookie, comes in with all this potential. So much potential in Brock Osweiler. He has one not so good game against the Chargers. And I'll admit, I've watched the Chargers all year. They shouldn't have sucked that bad against the Chargers if they're playing this good in the postseason. I mean, the defense was still there all day, but come on, there's something wrong with the offense of the fucking Broncos. There is something wrong if it takes Peyton Manning to get running touchdowns. Because I haven't forgotten that he didn't score a single touchdown in that game. I haven't forgotten. So now the career of Brock Osweiler is over, because what kind of confidence is he going to have? A 39-year-old washed-up has-been takes his place and carries, well, no, is carried by his defense to get to the Super Bowl. What does that mean for Brock Osweiler? He's going to have zero confidence. Now you need a new quarterback. Because Peyton's probably going to retire. Good job, Denver. You have screwed up your team for the next, I'd say, a good 5 years. Which is okay for me, because, you know, Chargers fan. But congratulations to the Broncos defense for carrying Peyton Manning to his 2nd Super Bowl. I'm so sorry it had to be this way, Cam Newton, but yeah, that's just how this shit goes. And I don't know about you, but I am ready for some fucking NASCAR now. And I don't know who was the fucking MVP of this Super Bowl. Because if you can't go 4 fucking quarters and woo the exact same way the whole time, that takes a special kind of drunk, alright? So, hats off to that guy. Hats off to the woo guy. Because that takes fucking talent. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching this video. This is a new angle because I didn't want to, because I was sick and fucking tired of that window doing shit. So this is a different angle. I don't know if you liked it or not. You get a better view of my shirts though, so. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow night, where I have a live stream of the New Hampshire primaries. Bernie 2016, bitches.